All right. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Just want to touch base with y'all. I hadn't posted a video in a couple weeks. I didn't realize it was that long until I looked at how long ago it was my last video was posted. So I haven't been really doing much to the car. I've been fighting a surge issue that I've been having. And I can't figure out where it's coming from. I thought it was just, after putting the trick flow upper and lower intake on, I thought maybe it just needed a base idle reset, so I did that. Didn't help. I replaced O2 sensors. Well, I pulled the codes, first of all, and only code I was getting was 33. Which is for the EGR. And I have an EGR delete kit on there with the, let's see, where's it at? With the dummy plug. And from what I understand, that's not going to cause a surge issue. So I replaced the O2 sensors. I replaced the TPS. I replaced the ACT, which is the air charge temperature sensor. I replaced the ECT, the engine coolant temperature sensor. And I tried a couple of different idle air control valves that I have. Put a couple of different ones on there. That's not making a difference. None of them making a difference or anything like that. I made sure my voltage on my TPS was, they say 0.99 or whatever. I've ranged from 9.0 up to 9.9, everywhere in between. I know before, my car always seemed to be happy at 0.94, and I tried it. I tried different ones, and none of them, none of that's doing anything. So I think what I've linked it down to is a bad mass airflow sensor. Now this is the Pro M, calibrated for 30-pound injectors, and it's a 75 millimeter, and I got 75 millimeter throttle body, so all of that's matching. That's the only thing I can think of. Now there is one thing that I have not replaced, was the map sensor back there on the firewall. Now I don't think that would cause surging. I could be mistaken. This car's an 87, so it's not factory mass air. I've converted this to mass air a couple years back, and speed density, you have your vacuum line hooked to it, and then when you convert to mass air, they say unplug it. So it's unplugged. The vacuum line is unplugged, but the electrical connector is still on it. And that's the only thing I haven't replaced other than the mass air sensor. So the mass air sensor, or that, is what it's down to now. And it's kind of weird. Like, I can crank it up, cold start, it'll run great. I'll go drive it for like 15 or 20 minutes, come back home, and as soon as I get in the driveway or in the neighborhood, it starts to surge. And when it starts to surge, it sits there and get worse and worse and worse. And now that is with the chip. I have a quarter horse chip. That's with the chip or without. And I'm just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I've checked for vacuum leaks. I smoked the whole system. Put a rubber glove over the throttle body and smoked the whole system. It is airtight. I can't, I'm kind of at a lost point right now. I'm just kind of shooting in the dark with what to replace next. So I checked my grounds. I did go back through. There's a ground that's on the back firewall that goes to the back of the cylinder head. I went back and cleaned the surfaces, you know, the contact points. I haven't cranked it up since then yet. So I'm I went back through and checked all my plugins when I put the intake on. The car, like, whenever I put the intake on, the car ran great for, I don't know, 2 weeks. No problems at all. And then on Mother's Day, I went and saw my mom. On the way back, I noticed that it started idling lean. Well, it usually idled around 14.7. It would idle lean and then started running rough. I thought I got a hold of some bad fuel or something. So I replaced the spark plugs, made sure I ran all that fuel out first, then I replaced the spark plugs. Still didn't make any difference. And then at that point it was just idling lean and kind of idling rough, you know. And then it slowly like progressed into like a surge. And you know, I checked the computer. I have two A9Ps. The one that's in there, and then I have an extra. Actually, it's right there, A9P. I tried my other A9P. Maybe it was the ECM I was thinking. That's not the issue either. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I just not sure which direction I want to go next. I'm leaning towards the cheaper route of the map sensor back there on the firewall. I think those are like 20 bucks or something like that. I'll replace that. If that doesn't do it, then it's got to be the mass air. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all have any ideas. I set the base timing at 10 degrees when I did the base auto reset. The base auto reset, I did it like, set the timing, got the car running, unplugged the auto air control valve, get the idle where it idles, you know, pretty good with the lights on and everything. Shut it off, turn the lights off, flip the ignition switch back on, check the TPS voltage, make sure it's in the 9.0 to 9.9 range, I guess you can say. Once that's set, shut the ignition switch back off, hook the auto air control valve back up, crank the car up, let it run for 2 minutes, cut the car off, let it sit for 2 minutes, crank the car back up with the headlights on, with the load, basically, you know, whatever accessories you got on the inside, let it run 2 minutes like that, and then shut the car off, and then, you know, maybe let it sit for 5 minutes, and then go drive it. I've done that like 4 times, 5 times, and still the same thing. Like, it'll drive great for like 15 minutes, and then, you know, it just starts as crap again. So I'm not sure what the heck is going on, but it's getting on my nerves. So anyways, I've just been fighting that, and I've been so frustrated with it I haven't even want to pick up the camera. So yeah. Still got the axles sitting right there. Haven't even, since my last video, literally like 3 or 4 days later, or however long it was, the car started as crap. So I've been fighting that. I haven't even concentrated on the axles yet. There's no need to put good axles in a car that's not even running right. So hopefully I'll get this figured out soon. I'm sure I will. But anyways, if y'all have any suggestions or something I'm overlooking, I got a feeling it's the mass air, but I don't know yet. But leave a comment if you think you know what it might be, or just give me a suggestion. I have been talking to David, 50 Tusson's friend, David, the mad scientist he calls him. Whenever I did the T5 swap, I did not hook up the neutral safety switch yet, and that could be, you know, something with the computer or whatever. The what is it? The loop that's in it, like for an automatic car, this is a factory automatic car. The neutral safety harness has a bypass in it. That's still in there. So I think I'm going to try to hook the neutral safety up and see. I did my T5 swap back in December. The car's been running excellent since then. And that's been, 5 months, so, or 6 months, the car didn't start any of this until about 2 weeks after I put the intake on. So, I don't know. I might just have to take the intake back off, start from ground zero to make sure, I didn't miss something. I really don't know. I took some brake cleaner or electrical cleaner. It's flammable, so I was carefully spraying around while the car was running to see if it would cause it to idle up, and there's nothing. And like I said, I smoked the system. I did it the old school way with a cigar. And yeah, I drank the beer with it too. Because I've been damn irritated with this thing. Anyways, I hope y'all are doing well, and I'll keep in touch with y'all. Thank you.